grow departments specialized in doing these things instead of growing down.
But Loki, we've been having this conversation for I feel over a decade
Look,
now.
are
Virtual
these the
worlds are
conversations where you say, "Well, why don't you read these books by what's it called?"
no,
And
no, no. I'm not going to say this. Well, go here and read Nightmare Carnival. No, I'm saying virtual worlds depend by definition on
on
users to create worlds. And if you say, I'm going to sit there and wait until stuff happens, nothing is going to happen. And I know you don't do that. The issue is that this is inherent in the virtual world category. This is just how it is. And that's awesome. But that's also the restrict the reason why they will never I'm never say never, but
wow, he's actually struggling here.
no, the point is like it annoys me not what you said, but I hear this all the time. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna check out Sansa when something is happening, or somebody
Oh
posted
yeah,
on the
go.
video and said, oh cool, like call me when there's more than 5 people in one place, and I say. Just like Dr. Murder said last time, he said, you know what? Somebody gives me a ticket on the Mayflower and says, hey, go over there. um, I'll do it. And there's people who do that, and other people go like, nah, I'm not interested in kind of shaping the world. I just want to kick back and wait until somebody else does it because I'm a lazy bum. And so when you say, what does it mean to you, Loki, that you say scaling? I mean, what would change for you? I mean, what isn't it enough to assemble? Uh, make your own entertainment. I mean, that's what you do in SL. I mean, that's what we all do in SL. We make our own entertainment, and I think that's awesome. Loki, you're
I don't
striking me
think.
like you had some sort of virus, and now you're infected by the people who stand around at the Nexus. Like, please tell me what to do.
Well,
Please tell me what to do.
no, no. In fact, we had a conversation just a minute ago about how we were in the Nexus
Hmm.
and what they ended up doing yesterday was going off, run off, jumping up on all the buildings, running around the back so everything looked broke,
Oh,
and
right,
then
right, right.
Hey,
Like
jumping in,
behind.
you're not
and then
Mhm.
supposed
getting
to tell that
and
story.
then getting their legs
Shh,
No.
stuck
that's funny. Shh,
stuck through the
Sarah.
ceiling, you see, right? And I was like, so we've got all these crests here that they've made and everything, and that's
But
what
it's
you
more
decide to do.
fun.
You don't even get
It's more.
credits or hit or XP points or whatever. You've done that. You've decided to do that
But
yourself because that's what entertains
you're telling them he's a spy. He's a
I'm not
spy.
a spy. Listen,
He's
remember
a
Loki
spy.
when 2 years ago, and we have footage of this, when they had this avatar contest or whatever it was in Law's Grand Hall, and we were on the roof and we had the most fun, and they were down there like, okay, let's
yeah.
judge this and do this. It was very procedural, and we were just hanging out on the roof and had a lot of fun with a Bremlin and Silas's cat died and whatnot. And so this is the nature of things. And I remember a birthday party of my son who you know, we prepared like a total seriously, we prepared a quest through the forest. We prepared flags. It was like he was turning 9 or something or 10, I don't remember. We prepared gifts and they were all hidden, and I worked the whole day to hide that stuff in the forest, right, like an adventure quest. The kids show up. The kids show up. Nobody wants to do this freaking quest. They just goof around. It was really like the Nexus almost. Yeah. So please, you raised
the,
your hand. Go ahead.
my point about the scaling up is less to do with the the content and in Sansa, more to do with the way that when we are at the product meetings saying why can't we do this? Why can't we enable this? Why can't we do more of these things to express
Hmm.
what's what we want to do, what we'd like to offer others to do? And they say, well, we're concentrating on this right now because we haven't really got the people to do that.
So
And
you,
that's
I understand. So your critique basically is a very reasonable one, which is why would you, as a I mean, this is what I hear between the lines. Why would you, as a content creator, um, put a lot of work into something that is very difficult to discover. Yeah?
Um, it's more like why am
What
I
is
not
Zero? They're
building
putting all
stuff?
the books in the trash. Get the
Mommy,
get these books
Loki
out
did
of the
it.
trash.
Loki did it.
Okay, Darkophilia. We're gonna start shortly, but let's Loki finish the point, and then we'll get some Bulgarians from pick up some
Whatever my
Yeah,
Bulgarians.
what's
point
your
was,
point?
I don't even know
No,
what the point is
sorry. The
anymore.
point was you were basically saying that in the product meetings you feel they are not addressing your concerns or other people's concerns, and they say that they're concentrating on this one thing and they don't have the manpower to do this other thing that you want them to do. But what do you want them to do? Give me one concrete example of what you would like them to do.
XVR.
I would like them to be able to support new hardware quicker.
Yeah, but
Um,
you're the
that would
only
allow
one
them to do
using
more.
it. That's very selfish of you.
I know other
Maybe.
people who've been asking the same thing, and there's been posts not by
I
me
want
on
to.
Steam saying, "Oh, it doesn't support this hardware."
Okay, but do you understand that they need to get people in the door, and when they have identified that most people who would like to go into the door don't have VR gear, how would you solve this dilemma of focusing on desktop versus VR? Because that is a huge. I don't have the
I
answer to
would,
this.
I would, I would, I would wonder why people are coming here then,
Right.
when you've got perfectly good desktop virtual worlds already.
Good point. Very good point. So you would actually say that, wait a minute, there is a really cool desktop-based virtual
Because
world.
that is the one that is because
Yeah.
that is very important to me
Yeah, to me too. I say
because I
this all the
have
time.
so invested in Second Life,
Yeah.
and I've got to kind of manage my time. How much do I manage? How much do I devote
Yep.
to the experiment that is Sansar?
Absolutely.
And it's yeah, that's the point.
No, I absolutely understand what you're saying, and it's also it makes sense if there weren't any pressures in the current sort of economic system that we have, where the return on investment has to be very quick. If these pressures wouldn't exist, and you know my opinion on this, I think innovation is not possible in a system that has these pressures, because innovation needs longer time. It needs experiment, it needs failure, it needs all this kind of thing. And so, in a perfect world, they would have way more time to really distinguish, make Sansar super
Hey,
VR
Zero.
centric, because, like you said, there's another perfectly wonderful world in existence that is desktop based. I
Patty
agree.
cake, bake as man. Bake me a cake as fast
Okay,
as you
you know,
can.
Loki,
Patty,
The
look at
kids have
me.
just showed up. We cannot continue this very nuanced conversation. Let's be goofy. Hello! Yaddle, yaddle, yeah, hello! Hello, intellectualism out the window. Out the window.
Oh,
Let these books be
you
a
being
metaphor.
intellectual there,
Let
man?
these books be a metaphor for common sense and throw them away. Oh,
Looky.
okay.
I
We have Dark Ophelia, we have Lob and Core, we have Zero Cheese, we have Loki, we have Ransom, we have Ori Lynn,
need some curry
and we
seeds.
have Louvanime. Woohoo! And we have here, of course, as always, Calvin D. Kramer. He's standing outside, but he also put on his shirt. Let's all congratulate Calvin D. Kramer, who
That's a big head.
it's he is very big-headed,
Don't
or
pick your
thick-headed, should I
nose.
say?
I'm not picking my nose. I'm eating
I
sweets.
finally
You were
found a shirt that I
picking
can
your
pull over my
nose.
big
I
damn head.
see it.
But this is the shirt you used to have.
Yes, actually it is.
This is
What I had to
awesome.
do is go and try a bunch of different pants until I found one that would behave properly in
Yeah.
the clothing adjuster.
See, this is awesome. So I mean, it took people some time to re-rig those items.
Yeah.
That's why they were
Yeah.
gone for a while. But Linen
Yep,
Lab
yep.
gave everybody money. Didn't you get some money back, like, because...
Well,
For the stuff you
I
bought?
have some money. I don't know why. I don't know why I've got money, but I got some money. Yeah.
Don't ever ask that question. I don't know why I have that money. Last time I did that, the cop said, "Well, because you robbed the freaking bank. Come with us." Okay. So, oh, what the F gamer is here? What the F gamer? Hey, how are you? Are you new to Sansar? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. This is social
Cool
VR.
costume, Dark
Oh,
Ophelia.
he's hiding. He's hiding behind the pillar. I got you. Oh, here's also Space Sailor. Space Sailor is also so small. Space Sailor has
cool.
unfriended me 3 times. I don't hold it against her. Him, her. What are you doing? Are you doing this in real time, or is this a fired off an emote?
Doesn't Dark Ophelia look great, Drax?
Dark Ophelia looks fantastic. I completely mixed her up with Chat Fairy a little bit, but you're not Chat Fairy. Okay, so Dark
Oh, it's Dark
Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Okay, so today, quick show of hands. Shall we go to the Nexus collectively and say, hey guys, it's more fun to hang out with us than to stare at Agent Subprimus? Actually, that's a joke. Mad, I made that joke. Agent Subprimus. I think that's hilarious. I'm gonna use it. Shall we do that, or shall we just do our own thing?
Yes.
The side.
There's
That
only-
wasn't
yes,
an either
yes.
or thing, dude.
Yes, I vote for the choice.
Yeah, there's
Yes,
only 8 there
Maybe.
anyway. So.
Maybe. I say maybe.
Ori Lynn, are you in virtual reality?
Maybe.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Yay.
See?
Ask where
There's a
everyone
lot
else
of
is,
people in
really.
virtual reality, Linden Labs. Why are you catering to
Type,
desktop people?
Hey, I'm in virtual reality too.
Type.
No, you're
I'm just not wearing an annoying
Nexus.
thing on my face.
You're a second-class citizen. We shouldn't even talk to you.
Is
Now.
that 10?
That was true either way.
There's 10 people in the Nexus.
Oh, there's 2 more than when I
Well,
just
then
did.
I'm third class. I can't even come to the country anymore with no health insurance. It's really
Wow,
screwy.
there's 2
There's
people in
10
the
people in the Nexus.
We should go to the social. We should go to the socialite guild. We should go to the socialite.
zero.
Can we
guild.
go directly to the Socialite Guild? Or we have to go? We have to walk. We have to walk there. I don't think.
No, that's a portal to it.
Okay,
so,
cool.
I guess you can.
That's a cool idea.
Let's do it.
So hold on 1 second, real quick.
People.
So let's go
Why can't
there,
that be social?
and please stay together, because as we know, the weird thing is that we need to go through the portal together, and if we lose each other, it's hard to find each other if you don't have it in your codex. Okay, and my goal today is to showcase some worlds. Dark Ophelia's world. She wants to show it, and I want to show worlds that are created from scratch or based on templates from people who are not professional,
If it
award-winning.
matches her costume, I'm looking forward to this.
Oh,
What?
that's me.
If it matches what she's wearing, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be cool.
Luvo, you're putting a lot of pressure on Dark Ophelia. What if it doesn't match her costume? You're gonna say it's crap? God,
No, I'm sure
get
it's
the
not.
Pizza off me. I can't get the pizza off me.
I would.
Stuck to my hand.
Okay, let's go. I'm looking forward how Loki condenses this world topic again in a 30-second clip. Let me give him some material. Ah, this Loki kid with his criticism. Can't he just enjoy things for once in a while?
Incoming people.
Woohoo! Exciting.
Yes.
Where's it? Oh, here's Agent Forma. Agent Forma, that's the former agent.
She knows that you can get too
Look at
close.
this former agent. He was the former agent or the latter agent. I don't know.
I have a
Why they
campfire experience that I made.
Tell me, did
It's all
Agent
based off of
Forma
a default
actually
template.
talk to you
Shh,
in
hold
your quest?
What?
I didn't notice her talk to me.
Agent Forma never talks to me.
No,
She
she
doesn't talk to
didn't
me
say
either.
anything. I think they need to give them some dialogue.
Yeah, well, absolutely, Luvo. I've been that is absolutely true. I find this. Why don't they? Oops. Where did I just
mean-
teleport? That is something. You're absolutely right. Hasn't this not been pointed out?
Where's everybody?
I mean, they could read exactly the same thing that's on the quest
Of course.
words, but
I
just
mean-
speak it out so you can like hear it too. It'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Well, it's not. It to me. This is the. I mean, come on, we're going backwards. I remember this kid Loki. Where is he? Used to do
It's
a.
just jumped off the map.
Okay. This is not a map, Louva. What is happening to you? This is a world. This is an experience.
So it's a world.
Or you gotta help me here. Luvo is losing it. She keeps saying map now or level or because she's hanging out with these noobs. It's
Oh, I don't know. It's an X. It's an X.
it's a world.
X.
Okay, let's see if we can
Okay, why?
we can
Why?
find the
Yeah, but
find the
they
kids.
should totally talk, shouldn't they? They should totally talk.
Kids? Oh, here you are.
Drax!
Maybe I need to.
Loki, can you explain to me, or Zero, can you guys explain to me why the agent doesn't talk? Why voice is not used in the agent?
She's social.
Huh?
Because they. Because
She's
they.
social.
She's social. Okay, so
Yeah.
No, because Agent Primus does say things to you, doesn't he?
Yeah, very
Like,
little though.
in
But
voice.
He says things the first time and then stops talking.
But they're not real people.
No, but
So?
they're,
You mean this isn't
Are
real
you
life?
kidding me?
Oh,
Are you
no,
kidding?
they're
no.
not-
Do,
They're not even AI, so.
no,
we-
but they're
do
what-
we
what's
not-
the word? MEP,
oh my
no,
god.
not
These are
MEPs.
NPCs. Do we
NPCs,
do
that's
we
it.
not want to push it
have
forward?
have you not done the first quest yet when you turn up at the Nexus?
No. Why would I?
Then, because
He
Well,
talks
look,
to you then,
all
but no,
I'm
not
saying-
really after.
yeah,
He
well,
just keeps saying, "Nice to see you again,"
yeah, well, that's,
Fancy you
that's-
returning.
That's something.
and that's it. No, he needs to tell us the mission. He needs to explain his mission.
What mission?
Poor Agent Subprimus.
You have to click him for a mission.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
he should
you-
be
you
talking,
guys are
saying,
so- you
"Your
guys
mission, if
can-
you choose to
No,
accept
you
it,
guys-
is to
He
go
says-
find a."
you-
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's not what he
Jesus.
does. He ends up
Missions are
showing
supposed
he
to be
shows,
said in secret.
But he should.
Secret.
he shows the
But it's so
dialogue
much.
so we
Isn't
can't
it
read.
cool to talk with someone? Listen, why
It's
can't we
cool.
push this for? Listen, guys, can I say something? The author that was on a couple weeks ago, Carl Schroeder, the Canadian futurist, in his latest story, the NPCs are completely interactive, and sometimes they're even inhabited by real people to push it forward. They're actors like in a LARP, like in a
Okay.
live action role playing game. You guys know what live action role playing is? When people go or alternate reality kind of games in the physical world, and there's actual actors. They interact with you. All this stuff is possible. Why not do it? God.
Because they don't scale up.
The
They don't
answer
scale
is.
up.
What are you on about?
The
What are you-
answer is
what is he on about?
because-
What are you on about, Loki?
I'm on
Wait,
about
wait,
the fact
Ori
that-
has the
that
answer.
To do that, they would have
The
to
answer
hire
to
more
all
people.
questions is
They used
because.
The you
because.
recognise
Oh,
the
because-
voice, don't you?
That's funny. That's good.
You recognise the
Fingers
voice
are
of
broke as well
Agent
now.
Former, don't you?
Wait,
Who, me?
Loki is
Yeah.
saying it cannot scale. Are you
No.
saying that when people
Agent
went...
Former
I'm saying
is
they haven't
Galileo.
scaled. Was it?
Yeah, but why
Yes.
can't... Okay, why
I wasn't paying much of attention.
Okay, are
Well,
you
you
saying
should've.
that when there's 10 people standing in line, it would not work out? Who would he address? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Like-
you were suggesting that the NPC should be managed by actual real people.
No.
No, I'm saying
That
the
would be
NPC
icing
should
on the top. That I can
Have
see
a script which
in
they
the-
speak
in the-
out.
But you said it.
Listen, this will totally scale because this is just a thought experiment of a dude who is thinking for the about this stuff for a living. He's a total genius. There's no question that this is in the gig economy something that mark my words, in 5 years we'll speak about that. It's what Mechanical Turk does. It's this type of precarious employment. He doesn't suggest that this is a solution to anything. He just says it makes total sense that big game companies will hire people for pennies, like sometimes
yeah,
game
but you're
companies.
going to end up with someone whose English you can't even understand with a thick accent,
Ah.
and he's going to say, "My name is David."
You don't. I know. Calvin is imagining exactly what the problem could be. It's customer service that we have to. So I'm not suggesting that they should do this now. This is I'm mixing two things. I'm throwing two things in one bag. Let's stick with this sort of future scenario. Let's table that. But what I'm saying right now is what Luvo is saying. Why not use voice for the interaction with NPCs and Sansa right now? I mean, Why?
It
I do
does
still
it.
think-
It actually,
I do
it
still
actually
think it's
does it
cost.
on the first mission. The first
Yeah,
mission
I
he
think the
talks
first
to you and then
mission
he
is-
stops.
I think he does it in the first mission in order to draw you in and get you to suspend disbelief and to dazzle you. But thereafter, they're not doing it because
Yeah, it needs
it's cost
to.
prohibitive.
No, it's because it's
Cost
here. It's
prohibitive.
Galileo, for goodness sakes. They could
Cost
he just needs to go and
prohibitive.
Can you
Time
explain
prohibitive.
what that means? Why do you keep
What?
saying it's Galileo? That means
Time
nothing to me.
Have you met Galileo?
Oh my God, Kelvin
I
doesn't
don't know
know.
what you mean.
You guys are.
Wow.
Galileo Galilei, he who's been dead for hundreds of years. What are you talking about?
You've never met Galileo.
Who cares? Who cares?
No,
Okay,
I have
let's go
not.
world
Oh,
hopping.
you've got to meet Galileo.
Where's
isn't it?
Dark
Yeah.
Ophelia? Where's Dark
I'll
Ophelia?
leave that surprise for you.
Greg,
Look for a giant angel.
it would be funny if that's the first person we lose.
Okay,
Or a
quiet.
giant Greek
Who-
god or something.
Who is
Just
the
look for
first
that
person
and
we're
you'll
losing?
find
We
Galileo.
already lost 2 people.
Person who's got the coordinates to the first
He's
place
probably
that we're
watching
supposed to
right
visit.
now. And his ears are burning because he's been talked about.
Okay, this is the
Hey,
point.
Galileo,
The
your
point.
ears are being
Okay,
burning.
can we? I'm sorry, Luvo. Can you just for 1 second? Let's go world hopping. The point here is not Galileo.
okay.
The point here is. Okay, she's removing herself from the scene. The point here is that we're discussing with, I think is legitimate, is that interactive
It's
NPCs
not here.
are awesome with voice, and I don't understand why this is not being done. So, here we go. Zero, hello.
We are on the same page, Gal.
I'm not Galileo. Who is
No.
this Galileo
No.
that you're referring
up
to?
there.
Who cares?
Drax,
So
you were on the same
top.
page.
Where do
I
you
don't
wanna
know
go
who
next?
Galileo is. I visited a bunch of places, and that's where we're gonna go now.
Okay, where's the portal?
So wait,
My brain isn't
Portal.
working too well on
Recently-
names today.
Portal.
if I look
Portal,
into my
portal,
quiet, if I
portal,
look
portal,
into my visited,
portal.
if I look
portal,
into my visited, how is it ordered?
Portal.
Because I don't see the
Fine.
places that I just went just now, 5
Fine.
minutes ago.
Where is
My
Dr.
hands-
Ophelia anyway? I thought she's taking us to Earth.
Shh, let's focus here. Let's calm
There's a
down.
portal here, see?
Oh, here it is.
How are you?
See the portal?
Here we go.
Here we go.
So the first, okay, I have a new strategy. I'll just keep talking. This is
My hands are
Sanrio's
still in
world. I've
pointing
never been
position.
there, but
Portal.
we have to go there. These are the
this
creators
This is
of
cutesy,
Hello
pink and
Kitty. I'm
lovely.
just going to brutally
Oh.
talk over Louva like I did in
It's
school.
pink.
And talk over my neighbor. This is
So rude,
Hello
I'm going
Kitty.
straight there.
45
It's
years
pink and
ago, they
fluffy.
created Hello Kitty. And people
see you
all
there.
over the world fell in love with it. I didn't. All right. Hello, Auntie Bagnarina. What are you
Hello.
doing here? Did you see us on the map?
No. The only way to find you in the Socialite Guild is like to watch the stream, know that the group is here, and then
Oh.
walk yourself because you're not appearing anywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. The discoverability.
Right?
And we already
I
lost
say the
Dark
same.
Ophelia. Dark Ophelia wanted to show us something.
Mhm. But they will find us again when we're in worlds that are at least in the Nexus. But it
Oh,
does
you
a
mean
little
like
bit...
permanent portals in the Nexus or on the featured
No.
page?
I mean, the Socialite Guild seems to be special cased and not even appear at all, even if you've been here and whatever.
I think part of our job is indeed to point out some of the flaws for sure, because
Yeah, it can be a good thing if
No, I
if I
think-
have to fight to find the group, right? I mean, it literally took me 5 minutes to figure it out, and I only knew because I went to the stream to see where you are.
Yeah.
Because I cannot see it on the maps, and
but
that's not good.
if you don't know the location, I mean, I've never been here. Actually, I've been here in this one concert, but if I wouldn't
Mhm.
recognize it visually, then I wouldn't know where to go either,
That's
even if
true.
I see it on the stream. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go through here. This is Sanrio World. That's definitely cool that they did that, I think. That was also planned for SL, I believe.
Hey, Drax!
I was
And Magnolia!
told that,
Welcome!
Well,
Welcome
So
to
what-
Juicy World.
that this
What was the theme of this hop again?
user
It's so
created
damn
worlds.
cute.
So
What- the two places we visited so far.
okay, hello, folks who are watching this on the stream. This is a
Do you
world
feel
that
at
was
home here?
created by its users, except for every place that we've got so far. Welcome to corporate America. Japan, for that matter, or wait, where does
It's
where
a
does
mashup. It's a mashup of Japan and America, isn't it?
love Hello Kitty. I love it. I love it. Ooh, look.
And it was free.
Oh my God, Luvo shouldn't get you. Luvo,
Free
this is like,
t-shirts.
you know, when you go here with Luvo, it's like going with a heroin addict to some sort of
My donut's bigger than your donut.
Hello, my name is
It's not
Have you seen
Draxtor.
that?
Huh.
Have you seen the jumping donut? The donuts
Hello,
jump. Have you noticed that?
I am a cat.
Look, no, you jump.
This one donut's
alive.
got teeth in it. Look.
This one doesn't work.
I have
Yeah,
better.
it's got-
I have better donuts.
No, but it's got teeth in it. You don't eat something that's got teeth in it.
So can we buy this stuff? Oh. Wow, these donuts are cool though.
That's a giant donut.
Dude, but they
You're
look they look
surrounding you with
really
hearts. Look at you. You're surrounded in hearts.
I know. You know what's
They
so
jump.
funny?
They jump. Have you noticed they jump? Put it on the ground and stand on it and watch what happens.
Wait, the donuts?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh my God. Oh my God. What are we? Oh my God, what's happening? Look. Okay, wait. Hello, little store clerk. How much for these wonderful shirts?
Okay, you've got the
Mhm.
shirts there. They're £2,000,
Mhm.
and those are €200.
Is this post-breakfast?
And
Breakfast.
we don't-
Post-breakfast price.
We don't.
You can have a nice cat
we don't
head if
actually
you want.
accept pounds,
Cat
but
head.
anyway.
You don't accept pounds anymore, I reckon.
Yeah.
But this one here is free if you want a pink
But £2,000 is that a
Free
post-Brexit price or?
kitty.
Yeah.
Agree. One donut.
Come on,
Wait,
Drax. You know
if
you
I
want
press
one.
get in Sansar, then I will be shot to the lookbook, right?
No, you won't.
Yes.
No. No,
Come
you'll get in
back.
Sansa, then it's asking if you want to wear it now.
Ah,
then you'll be shot to the...
okay.
Yeah, I'll come back here. It'll be fine.
But that's cool. That's cool that they have that. Although I would
That's
like,
so cute.
I think that's what do you think? No, my serious question, Loki. Do you think that this type of purchasing is that cool? Because you remember, were you there with Vasai and they had this project with Solas where it was really cool. It was like a rotating display, and you clicked on it. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, I guess. I just wonder. I actually would like to see like a dressing room where I could
That is
put
what
this
the
on.
lookbook.
No, but here, like
They
I go
are, I
here,
think-
like
You
I.
just
I think some people might be working on that, you know.
But
just
if
to
we're really
simulate that
talking
you're
about
wearing it.
VR, if
I
we're
mean,
really
not
talking about
disappearing somewhere.
Yes,
You just want
yes.
to click it and then go.
Yeah.
and stretch and
yeah,
but no. There's all the calculations that have to go on, and nobody wants to see that.
well, but I could go here. I could stay in the experience. Like if there's a dressing room here with a door, I close the door. I'm just talking about like more metaphors virtually, you know. I don't know.
I see. So what if that took you, if you walked into that room, it took you to your wardrobe? It's up close
Ah,
to what you want.
now we're
yeah?
talking. That this is not a bad idea.
So
This
there's a trigger volume that takes you to your wardrobe when you walk into the changing room.
Yes,
that'd be
So,
cool.
yeah,
cool.
but
Yeah,
wait,
or
but
you could-
now,
You,
yeah.
you click on something and then it says go to the changing room. So it actually instead of saying do you want to wear it now, it says go to the changing room. So then you
Yeah,
go to the changing room, and then
But I think you should go there. And here's something. Wouldn't that be possible? Like my changing room, the lookbook has the default look. I know. I mean, you can also change it. But couldn't the lookbook know where you were last and create a changing room based on the world that you're in, or the world provides?
Yeah, why that could be possible, couldn't it? Because
Yeah.
they could just have a script that just makes
Yeah.
your changing room be the room that you've chosen to go to. That surely is possible.
Yeah, and see, that would, in my mind, increase the immersion, especially when you're talking about things like this, a store
Yeah.
of a brand.
It's still your changing room, but it's decorated to look like the
Yes.
stores.
Yeah, technically,
Yeah,
I
that
am
could
in the
work.
lookbook or the changing. I'm out of the experience, but I would not feel like I'm out of it. I would feel like I'm actually still in it.
We should mention that in the meetups, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
That would be a pretty good idea.
yeah, but I already know what the answer would be.
It's too hard.
Nostradamus, what will the answer be?
What would it be? Answer me.
It'll be. That's not currently on our
Oh, yeah, it's not on our roadmap. But it's a good idea. We'll think of it in the future.
Yeah, we'll write it down and then put it.
But it has commercial implications for their partners.
It,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm sure Sanyo would go for it. Totally.
Absolutely. See, this is Luvo is exactly right. I think this is a suggestion where the commercial partners that are very important to get people in the door would actually really like it because it would be what they would brand consistency. Loki. So
branded
stop
change
messing
room.
with the. Look, you're ruining it all.
also, Loki said earlier that the standard answer is we don't have the personnel to do this.
Yeah.
Loki reminds me of my mother-in-law used to manage a Loki Tan store in Hawaii. Actually, before that, she managed the Tommy Bahama store, and she would always not complain, but I said, how are you doing? How's the job? And she goes like, yeah, young people in retail, they don't pay attention. They don't really care about their jobs. And I would say, you know what? They're young and they're not getting paid well. And now I'm looking at Loki. I was just thinking of my mother-in-law. You would be one of her employees just standing there like, nah, what kind of stupid job is this? But then, of course, Zero would be
landed. This donut's landed in the mouth of this T-shirt. It looks like it's
awesome.
eating it. That's really cool. Can you take a picture of that?
That is cool. Well, wait, hold on. Can I take a picture of that? Let me ask Loki.
I'm in VR. I can't take a picture.
Let me ask Loki. Loki, can I take a picture of the donut in the T-shirt's mouth?
No.
Someone take a picture of the donut in the T-shirt's mouth. Where's your photographer?
Please, Mayeki is gone for a few weeks. Can somebody take a picture?
Can someone take a picture of this, Bagnaria? Can you? No, you're in VR too.
How about you, Lab and Core or Kelvin D. Kramer?
I have actually discovered a way to take photos in VR.
How?
Go for it.
How do you do it?
Hang on, not that button.
Go for it.
Was it this button?
But get rid of the other donut. Doesn't fit.
No, don't. That's risky. Oh, that was so risky.
Oh, I no risk, no fun. I'm telling you.
No.
Calvin D. Kramer sits here while his girlfriend is picking out some clothing.
I've discovered something disappointing.
Did you do it?
What
So.
have you
I don't know,
discovered?
because you have to do it through Steam.
Even if you
rather
mute
than
someone,
Sansar.
it doesn't.
Anybody
mute
else
them.
in desktop that wants to take a backup?
It doesn't mute it throughout the entire journey. You have to remute.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mute the obnoxious, noisy toys they're playing with.
Oh, you have to.
What, these?
Wait, this is world audio, right? You can just bring world audio down.
Back the fuck off, shithead.
Bagnaria.
Uh-oh.
Can you take a picture of this donut here?
And here goes the Twitch verification. Goodbye.
It's stuck in the mouth and it looks really cool. I think it needs taking a picture of.
Desktop mode for...
Yeah.
What the hell was that? That was funny. We're just hearting you, bro. Jeez.
Hurting you.
Can't heart. People get mad when you heart them. It's really bad.
Well, I think in a diverse virtual world, you encounter a lot of people
Did you
and
get
you don't
it?
know what they're.
Oh, I'm gonna get it back in his place. Can we get it?
The kids
So
are
good.
having fun.
Yes, I did it. Yeah, yes. Quick.
Anyway, Calvin, I'm sorry about this. I think when we're in a diverse virtual world, we need to be respectful. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about when we don't know in what emotional state people are. So we need to go in there. And as my grandmother used to say, you don't know the cross that people are bearing, and people might not be in the mood for shenanigans. And so I understand why you left. I completely understand that. All right, let's go to the next place. I think this is a good place here.
What's the next
well
corporate
done.
place we visit?
More corporate places. Had a camera.
Oh, interesting.
Did you know that, Zero?
What?
That the Vive, the original Vive that you've got
Yeah.
and I've got
Yeah.
has a camera
Yeah.
that you can use.
Take
So
pictures.
that no, well, yeah,
You can take
but
pictures of your monitor.
you can use it to.
Crash.
You can take pictures of your monitor.
Isn't the music calming, Drax? Don't you feel peace? and
Absolutely
calm?
not. I find that music super annoying personally.
It's
But
just
I'm a weird guy, Luvo. I listen
it's
to
like a it's like a
Mala's
comfort
second
blanket.
Resurrection, which is wonderful, 3 hours long.
Boing, boing.
Okay,
It's like a comfort blanket, just warming you.
it's terrible. It's super annoying and completely aggravating.
Did you notice this? There are 27 days.
It's funny, no
27
matter
minutes.
what I say to Luvo, she's not listening. Okay,
I am listening.
let's go to
No,
let's
but
go
Drax,
to the
did you
next
notice the
place.
sign? Drax, you need to notice the sign.
What about it?
What sign?
On the 1st of
It
November.
says it's counting down. It's counting down 27 days,
Wow.
27 minutes, and 23, 20, no, 20, 20, no, 20, no, 19, no, 18, no, 17. Oh, goodness grief. It's coming in soon.
Somebody throw
can't
up
see
the
it.
stream onto a media screen for Luvo so she gets stuck in the repeat loop. Because wow, this counts hundreds of seconds.
It's going to be Hello Kitty's birthday.
Yeah.
And so there's a door here saying it's coming November. So there's going to be a world, I reckon, out there.
What?
Yes, they're making it for us so we can enjoy it. Oh, thank you. Mwah,
I
mwah.
reckon there's going to be a Hello Kitty theme park.
Yes, I
What do you think?
reckon.
There's a guess.
There's nothing behind the door, though.
I don't see anything. Why?
don't-
What are we supposed to do for the next 27 days?
Me thinks this is going to be a portal on her birthday.
Me thinks it's going to be a changing
Actually,
room.
November 1st. It's coming on November 1st. It's got a date.
Okay, so
Hmm.
I went to a bunch of places,
Yeah.
and today's theme
It's,
was actually user-created stuff.
Menu
So
button and then something.
and
That's why
Dark
we're here, right?
exactly. But we did lose. Dark Ophelia wanted to show, and you know this is very important to
Yeah, where
me
is Dark?
because people are watching it and they feel this is so out of their reach. You know, not only
This?
the to build anything. I mean, you know, the criticism for this corporate stuff is also alive and well. Of course, people have different opinions, but I meant building stuff. So I wanted to go to a place built by Alia Hadi, and I don't. Ah, here we go. Here's DNA Elites. I wanted to go there, and I'm looking for this one.
Down the portal.
So this is Steampunk Realms by Ambart, and Ambart is a seasoned 3D content creator. So this is also, if I'm honest, not the.
It's another pro, isn't it?
God damn it, yes. He's a corporate shill tool pro. Why doesn't Alia Hadi's world show up in my visited?
Steampunk Realms. I'll see you there.
Hmm. Ah. Oh. Oh, here's Al Yahadi. Ah, here we go. Okay, cool. Didn't see it at first. All right, let's go through the portal. Yeah, you know, this is a very loose theme. User created. Everybody is a user, I guess, or could be.
I really like the change they made to the
Seen as
loading
one.
screen, don't you?
Yeah, the loading screen looks good. I agree. It looks clean. It looks better. Ideally, again,
It's not in
I
your
would-
face anymore.
Yeah, it's very clean and understated, but also what would be very cool in VR, I think, is some sort of
Wormhole.
yeah, just a different
Yeah.
what I did. The one thing that I did like about VR chat is the portal that you actually walk through. but the loading screen could be you could be seeing your avatar in some sort of vehicle maybe or something, or like a wormhole where it
Yeah.
shoots the avatar through, because this is also something that should be possible, that the system could take a photo of the avatar or could just have something from the lookbook, right? A
Yeah.
thing, and then shoots you through a tunnel of sorts while it's loading, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially in VR,
Or
if
like
we're,
you're traveling through the Stargate.
yes, yeah,
That's the
I
kind of thing
think,
I think of.
yeah, I mean, it's all really, if we're really talking about full immersion, which is so exciting that we don't get reminded of the physical location, then we need these things. Is
But what we
everybody here?
need is contiguous spaces. You can link different worlds together to become one landmass.
Sorry, say that again.
We need contiguous space. Let you link worlds together, then you can create large land.
Okay, Laban,
He's breaking up.
you're breaking up, but I think I got the gist of what you're saying. You're basically saying the contiguous lamp is just like we have in SL with mainland. I completely agree. I completely agree. That's why from the beginning, and this is a tough decision. There's a lot of internal discussion at Linden Lab that I can imagine are heated on how to present this. But I would love to see. Um, just like in SL, like when I'm working in SL and I look at the map, I mean, I'm doing a 5-part series on the SL Railroad, and Hardtop Deluxe is his name. He's guiding me along, and we're on the mainland, and we're looking on this map, and he tells me, oh, then we can take the boat over here, and he knows all the continents. It's really exciting. It makes you feel you're part of a world. But I remember that Linden Lab specifically and intentionally framed Sansar differently. They didn't want that. They wanted something that, as they put it, I believe, is not so heavy, right? It's not like, I, this is essentially a positioning or branding decision. But they felt like people might get overwhelmed that there's this huge thing. They wanted something
Yeah.
light where you can hop in and hop out. But there's drawbacks to that, because people like us, I would say we all would love this whole metaphor of this universe, right? Where everything's like Laban was saying. I mean, yeah. But
The
there were, yeah.
particular. Go on.
But look, yeah. Sorry, no, no. Let me add one thing. But Landon was, they have evolved on that. I would say they evolved on this with the Nexus and the whole implementation of, here's the central thing, and then you can veer out and go to different things. So that's fundamentally different from their early on, from their the way they wanted to present it. So I think that is cool. I like that, because it goes more into the direction of the whole universe thing where everything is connected. But when you add that, what Laban was saying, when you add that to the existing thing, all you need to do is to add a map, right? And there's all these planets, and they're positioned in these different things, and you have like
Hmm.
a little vehicle or something, or the wormhole or the gate. Yeah,
Directory between worlds. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you can ride a vehicle and have that vehicle appear at the other end of the next world, wherever it is, that would add to the immersion at least.
I totally agree. When we had Hover Derby back in the day, this was one idea that Jasmine had, and I thought that idea was great. She wanted to implement a docking station with a vehicle where you can actually go into a little pod, and then you fly to this other world, and there would be some sort of transition, but you see your avatar, you walk into this pod, you click on a button that, the world, and then boom, you go there. I mean, this is stuff that is cool. And who knows, maybe Linden Lab is working on it. It's not something that can happen overnight. I'm sure that is probably fairly complex.
He hasn't even left the steps yet.
We're
Yeah.
having Loki, we're having a super interesting discussion that you would be
We
very
went on a
interested
ride.
in.
There's a
But
ride
when I
out
was
there,
when I
and
was
it goes
mentioning the loading
all
screen, by
over.
the way, Drax, I was
Yeah, let's
talking about
ignore those
the.
kids there. They
There's a
don't understand what
tram.
we're talking about.
I was
There's a
talking about the
train out there.
new. You know how the big window
Monorail.
is gone now? It's just a circle and a line.
Yeah.
That's really refreshing, and I like that part of it very much. It's
Yeah,
very
you said
clean
that. I
looking now.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look around then so the kids have something to do. How are you? Are you Agent Subprime? Who is
The
this?
number of NPCs in there, isn't it?
Yeah,
She's well trained.
they don't talk either. No, they don't work on the weekends, Magnaria, these NPCs. Their union says, no way. No. No, for $250,000. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Ooh, the monorail.
Whoa.
Monorail.
But
Let's go on the monorail. That's right, you
Hurry
heard
up.
me. Monorail. You seen that?
Wow,
Simpsons
this is
episode? The
cool.
monorail.
Todd
Homer
World,
Simpson's
welcome, Todd
the driver.
World. We are streaming this live. This is World Hopping. We do this every Saturday. You're a cool dude. You can put in chat. I actually have the chat window floating. I'll keep it floating so I communicate with folks. And
Monorail.
where's? Oh, hey, NCC
There we
Nick.
go.
Sorry, Nick. Right, Nick also unfriended me.
Drax.
I don't blame you, but I have OCD, so I'll befriend you again. Let's go up here. Yeah.
Episode.
Whoa,
There's-
No.
is there actually a
Nice.
train coming?
Here it comes.
Dude,
comes
this
Drax.
is amazing. Listen.
Wow, look at this.
Luvo, quiet. Can I say something?
That's
Can I tie this all
incredible.
together?
Hurry up.
Luvo,
Yes.
Luvo.
Go for
Shh,
it. Go for it.
shh. 1 minute. Hush. Let's tie it together what Laban said earlier. Because, Loki, listen, because this is what we're talking about. A metaphor for traveling from world to world. That's what's missing when you're in VR. You don't
Yeah.
want to be kicked out of the experience. Jasmine had this idea in the Hover Derby days to have a pod that we enter and then we go to this other world. And Laban was saying if everything was connected like like in SL with the mainland, this kind of stuff. I think this kind of stuff would make. And the irony is, of course, that Lindelab wanted it very
This is
different from
really
that
cool.
concept in the beginning.
Yeah.
He's got so much scenery under here. It's amazing.
This is like the SL mainland. Look at it. It looks like SL with your draw distance set to
It
64.
looks like Potterland, Harry Potter world.
I think Luvo and I we live on different planets because this looks not like Harry Potter world. This looks like Second Life mainland, which I've been touring for
Is
the
it really
last
that
2
dark?
months.
And is it really that dark and sinister looking?
With my wind light, it is. Whoa, this is cool.
It is really
No,
cool,
but I'm
yeah.
just saying like the mountains, the terraforming.
Did you
is
get
cool.
did you get a real feeling of the scale of the thing when it arrived? It was awesome. In VR,
Yeah, it
it's
was huge.
amazing. It felt like
Yeah.
it could hit you and knock you for six.
Whoa, this is
Mhm.
amazing. Oh my God.
Tunnel.
Tunnel!
Way, tunnel.
I've seen the future of VR. Loki, are you not reinvigorated when we go to this world?
Monkey drops off.
Where is he?
You jumped off.
I
Gone.
came
Oh, he
back
got
because I
back.
realised you didn't actually get off the train, did you? You just sort of went
Why would
around
I go
again.
off the? Let's go the whole thing first, and then let's see where we can get. Look,
Because there's a whole steampunk town down there too.
yeah, we can go there next round. Come on. Look, these mountains
This is a
totally
different
remind me
station,
of
or is this the
SL.
same station?
Look at
This is
these
the same
mountains.
station.
Oh, SL, I'm
Woo,
home.
we're off again.
I'm home again. This terraforming
Mm.
job.
Woo, all aboard us.
I think I saw this terraforming on Loki's blog from 2006.
Here's the town.
Oh, it's cool watching it from the front.
Wait, can we get off? There's no station though.
No, it needs
yeah,
another
it's fine.
station, doesn't it? It needs another port.
This town doesn't
But we
want to
could jump
be.
onto the houses when we get to them,
There is another
like Loki
station.
did.
I don't know if the people like that
Yeah.
who live there. Do people
Yeah, we're
live there?
coming up to it.
They're
Yeah,
just
we're
Oh,
coming
is
up
there a
to it.
station here?
Get
Yeah,
ready.
jump
Yeah,
in
you
on
can
this
just
side.
Get
jump.
ready.
Okay,
This
jump,
side.
come
Everybody
on.
jump.
Whoa. This is
Way.
this
is
is
Potterland.
this is what Pitt wanted to do with Luxembourg 2 years ago.
Ugh, slimy.
Whoa. Okay, let's stay together, say I that who runs away. Let's stay together so we don't get lost, okay? Because we don't have maps here.
This
Yeah.
is so cool. This is really cool.
Maps.
This is what Sansa was made for. And this
But
looks,
imagine filling 4 kilometers of this stuff. This would be amazing as 4 kilometers filled.
I don't know if
Yeah.
Luvo ever listens to me or listens to my podcast or to any of the other outputs that over the years that I sort of put out, but it doesn't matter.
What am I not listening to, Drax?
I don't know. I don't know.
Really?
This is really amazing. And this does these houses are very much like the Luxembourg
Empty.
houses. Well, yeah,
What?
there's just like
Empty.
Second Life. They're empty. Nobody's ever here. And the dude who commented on my video, yeah, I come back when there's more than 5 people in Sansa. And then somebody commented on the SL video that just came out yesterday. Says, well, Drax seems to be only doing Sansa videos these days. Maybe Strawberry should do a Second Life video. I'm sorry.
I think that was posted by Strawberry.
What?
You think that was posted by Strawberry?
No. Some random. I did a fashion video, which is really awesome. I encourage you to watch it. I did a Playmobil sequence with Playmobil figures. It's very fun. Oh wow, this is so cool.
Look at the tram up there.
See, this should be the.
It's amazing.
You know what? As far as I'm concerned, the Nexus should look like this. Right? Am I
It would
right?
be pretty cool. Yeah, it would be
It
cool.
invites
Look at that tram.
you to move around.
Whoa, look at that! Hey,
What?
wait, I did not notice that until just
Yeah,
now. The
that's why
huge
this-
moon that's like
Yeah.
gravitational pull.
This is
That's why there's
insane.
no one here, because they're about to get destroyed by the giant.
Yeah, they are going to get destroyed, aren't they?
And
Look at
now,
these two
Story,
over here.
yeah.
The gravity here must be insane.
Whee! No, it's so normal.
wow, this is like the 3-body problem. What is
Oh,
over there?
Yeah. We now have to go over there.
So, but now
Because
imagine.
we've asked
So why,
No,
Bagnalia?
no,
Why
that's
do you
pointless.
think, from an aesthetic design point of view, this
It's
would
melting.
make, if you agree with me, why would this make a better initial experience if we want to look at,
It invites you more to explore, I think,
yeah, I
because
think
it
so
has
too. It has
the
the
transportation, and it has like,
transportation.
and you just really want to see more.
Yeah, and it also has even the
mic's been muted.
the menacing
Hey, Zero.
moon over there is
Hello.
cool, and maybe there could
What's
be
up?
the agent, whatever the quest givers could be in these houses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then you have a little bit more of a World of Warcraft feeling to it,
And I
which I
think
don't think is a bad thing.
Yeah, but you can imagine the meetings because
Mhm.
undoubtedly a design like this was probably offered, and then somebody said no, this is too confining in terms of visual aesthetic. And I agree. I could see that. I can see that meeting
Mhm.
right in front of me. I could write a script.
Yeah.
I think the Nexus has potential, but it
No,
needs
the
to be
Nexus.
bigger.
Yeah.
It's quite
No,
small. It needs far more.
bigger. No. It needs look. The Nexus right now has not enough mechanics to facilitate interaction. That's the main problem that I see.
Mhm.
If it's it is big. I mean, but people don't even walk. I mean, now they walk down the stairs and oops, Silas.
There is
Oh,
quite a lot of social interaction going on there, to give it its due. It is
yeah, but what did
creating.
what are they doing? They're just they
We're chatting. It is building community. It's starting to build communities slowly, but it is starting to.
Why did they remove this play like the sandbox where you can throw around physical objects? Oh wait, here, Todd World. Todd, I'm just reading this. Todd, nice, thanks. Sorry, no mic. Very cool, lot of work. Impressive. What's the max map size in Sansar? Well, first of all, Todd World, I said welcome. You're very welcome. We do this every Saturday. Also, I'm a difficult person, and when somebody says map level, referring to an experience, I get triggered and I need more medication. So I encourage you to please refer to these worlds as worlds and not maps. I need my meds. No, sorry, but this is a good question. The max size of any experience is 16 square kilometers. So it really
16. I thought it was 4.
Huge.
4x4.
4x4 is
Four.
16. Yeah.
Oh,
Little
it's 4x4x4 cubed, actually.
That's true.
Ah, Todd is saying interesting. It runs better than the Nexus on your computer. Ah, interesting. The Nexus is a hog. Oh, wow.
Silas.
Hey, Silas.
Oh, Todd has been a game dev for 10 years. Well, welcome to Sansar, dude. Sansar is amazing. We're gonna hop through a few more worlds. You'll see some varieties.
I need
But
more
Todd,
sugar.
Todd, the answer to your question is 4x4x4 cubed.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
4
in
high?
each direction. Yeah,
Yeah,
4
yeah,
high, 4
but you
wide.
can't really go low because of the fog. But you can go high.
Right. When you go high, I go low. Woohoo!
Which?
Well, it's awesome to have
Hello,
somebody
can you
here,
go?
Todd, who is new and is a little bit
Give me
from this field.
some.
Check
Want
out
some?
You can't
the
have any.
events
No, it's
list
mine.
and come back every Saturday and
Get you
bring
in.
a mic next time.
Om,
And
nom, nom.
also, I'm always looking for people to profile, even noobs. I want to say this to everyone. Let me say two quick things. The last creator profile that I made is Vasai. It's a wonderful video that by mistake they put unlisted on YouTube. That must have been a mistake. So, but it's out there. I'll share it in the channels. And I'm always looking for more people who want to be profiled in the creator profile series. Please IM me. You have to be on camera for this. Okay, this is important. If you're a little camera shy, we can talk about stuff. The other thing is if you are in Gainesville, Florida, or if you are willing to go to Gainesville to meet one of the living legend sci-fi authors, Joe Haldeman, who wrote the Forever War, he is scheduled for an interview with me in February, and he does not have VR, and he's older and they can't travel. So if you're in Gainesville, if you know anybody in Gainesville with VR who is a nice person, who is able to go to their house, they'll get an awesome lunch, maybe a little bit of per diem from me, and a super awesome experience to meet one of the coolest living sci-fi writers from that generation.
Oh, look.
Just ping me. And the kids are
Look
not
at
paying
Myra.
attention. Zero, come here. Zero,
But
you're not paying
Myra.
attention. Now, how do we get back on the tram? Anybody any ideas?
You have to climb the hill up to the
See? These
over
kids,
here.
they seem so
It's over
smart.
here. It's over here.
Why you popping? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, let's follow Zero. It's not poison.
missed it now.
Ah, wow. This tram. We call it tram. It's so funny. Let's go. Let's go up here. Wait at the station. We have to wait at the station. Come up here, folks. We'll just wait like regular people. We're not in Germany, so the trains are not on time.
You're completely burnt to nothing in that acid waste.
This is not acid. This is grass. It's fresh and smells good.
No, we waded through an acid lake.
God, why does everything have to be an acid lake?
It's
Here
green.
it comes.
Well, where
it's the
did Todd
future.
go? Is Todd here?
It's green and luminous.
cannot
It
just-
must be acid.
We cannot just leave the noob. Somebody left the noob behind. Shit.
He's not a noob.
You're
Oh,
running the
Drax,
show.
did you see Todd's world?
In to see.
Todd has an amazing world.
And it smells of sulfur. Can you not smell
Wait,
the
Todd
sulfur?
is not a noob?
Hi, Silas.
He lied to
He
me.
has an amazing world.
Who is she?
And look what he did to Silas.
Shh, shh. Quiet.
Look what he did to
Let's
Silas.
Zero.
What is
Louisville, slow down a little bit, please. Go ahead, Zero. What?
Todd has an amazing world. It's all underwater.
Oh no.
It's so cool.
I thought he's a noob.
Going on a trip with my
Kind
roommates,
of, but not
I'll be
really.
gone for like
No, he's
3
been in
days.
game dev for 10 years.
Oh.
But not in Sansar. So, hey, but where is he? How do we get back to
Did we
him?
lose someone?
Wait, I'll go back to him real quick.
I can DM him.
I befriended him. Yeah.
Ah!
He's not
I
on,
got hit by that.
he's not on this map anymore.
Can we put a
I'll
portal
send him a
down in
DM.
here?
There's someone down there though.
Where? Is that what the fuck
Down
gamer?
there.
Oops. Sorry, F
There's
words.
4 people down here that didn't get on
Okay,
there.
this gotta be either what the F gamer.
Yeah.
Hey, Todd. Todd, we just. Oh, here you go. Todd, we went on the tram, and Zero just said you built an amazing world. So since we're streaming this still, and we're wrapping it, what is the time? We're wrapping in about 20 minutes. We should go to your world. But let's hop back on the tram. Teleport doesn't work. What is the teleport, Laban in desktop? Is it X? They change this all the time. Should be X, right? X, yeah. Okay, let's look where the tram is and then wait, but wait, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna teleport to Loki, and then you guys teleport to me, and then we're all in the same place again. All right? Here we go.
Wow.
Okay, Todd is coming.
Look, I just put a plot
Todd
in
is
midair.
coming.
Look.
Todd is coming.
Drax over there.
Calm down, Luvo is off her meds. What?
Can we go to Todd's place?
Can we go to Shaw's place?
Everybody get back on their meds, kids. Let Uncle Dr.
Aw.
Axter. Yes, we'll
I
go
don't
to
like my
Todd's.
meds.
Just
I've
They
been
make
swallow.
me sleepy.
Swallow
I've
the
been
meds,
eating-
Zero.
They
Here we
make me
go.
Ricotta strings.
sleepy.
Drax,
That's
look
all
over
right.
there. Look over there. Can
Yeah.
you see my portal?
Yeah. Where does
I
that
dropped
portal-
it. I dropped it on the tram, and it just stayed in there.
Okay. Let's go to Todd's world. I think that's a good idea.
Crazy cool.
Also, what is what?
Sorry,
No, you go ahead.
carry on.
You
No, I was
Karen.
just saying it would be really cool if you walked into a portal and it teleported you somewhere. Someone could be on
Yeah.
the train and could just go
Yeah.
straight
yeah.
through and then get
Whoa.
teleported.
Well, I think portals need to be walked through.
I do
mean,
think they
that's
need to be
super
walked into.
important.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I really do. Yeah.
Yep.
We're on the same page.
And
there.
as a matter of fact, I mean, we got to dream
Seems
big
like a
here. We
wall of
also
portals.
need to throw stuff through the portal.
Portals.
and
Right?
arrive on the other side.
Yes. And I know that this
Yeah.
is very
Yeah.
difficult, technically speaking, to transfer it from one server to the other. But let's
They
go to
also have
Todd
to be
and
like portals.
And if you did this, you stick your arm through.
yes.
The people on the other side can see your arm.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh my God,
That's
that
it.
would be so cool.
Hello.
Literally,
It'd be
hello
like
there,
poltergeist.
hello there.
Smash that portal.
Okay,
And
let's
someone
go.
It'd be
grabs you
like
from the
go.
other end. You
The
go,
portal will
"Wah!"
disappear. Let's go. Let's go. This is Todd's world. Club Aquarius. Very cool. And I'm still trying to bring up. You know what? The new YouTube is terrible. Here we go. I gotta monitor my live stream. Oh, did I put it unlisted again by accident? No, I didn't. Good. You know, I think I'm making fun of Linen Lab unlist I'm not making fun of them. But I mentioned that the Vasai video is unlisted. I just realized that one time I was streaming Atlas hopping
Cool.
and
Oh,
I only
wow,
had
I've never
one
been here
viewer and I
before.
realized like why is only one viewer watching that? And I accidentally had the stream unlisted from a previous thing. So it happens to all. It
So-
happens to the best
so
of us.
So this is an experience created by someone who's not that like
No.
experienced.
Loki, you're holding listen, yes, the theme for today was that this is sort of user-created worlds of people
Floating.
who are dedicated hobbyists and are not professional 3D
In the
designers.
water.
Is it my fault that Todd World shows up and we're like, and I go like, Todd, are you a noob? Nah, I've been in the business for 10 years. I go, shit, can somebody please get me a noob? Don't worry, Todd, it's nothing personal.
Sansa actually needs these skills.
The theme for today.
Todd is great.
No, it's not an either or. Luvo doesn't understand me. Luvo is obtuse today.
No,
Luvo, you're
is a creator and likes well done things.
right, and other people who have a creative impetus, they're not allowed to create anything, or is that the
There's
thing?
a place for both Drax, and I think
Yeah.
it needs.
I think
this
so
as well
too.
as the other.
I think so too.
This is awesome.
I happen to think
Todd,
we're all
awesome.
creators,
You should be able to dance yourself.
and I think
I got the music too loud.
and I think I'm gonna just walk over here and say it to the camera. I think, and I know people who watched my work over the years, that I feel that what Philip Rosedale did with Second Life conceptually is open up a place and possibilities for people who never had any encouragement
Ulysses.
to actually be
Oh.
creative.
What does
People
that
who
mean?
had been, discouraged to be at the table. And he
What's that?
actually, in a CNN interview from 2006, if you Google Philip Rosedale 2006 and CNN, you will find one of the best interviews that he gave at the time, where he says he sees every human being just like a child in a sandbox, and everybody is creative at that age, and he wants to bring that back. And he feels that everybody has that muscle, and that muscle can be exercised, and he wants to open these tools. So I always go back to this interview. I know, and next to me is Frankenstein or Frankenstein, who is a little bit jaded. And I know Frankenstein. You also could be creative. I know. As a matter of fact, Frankenstein, you were created by someone who was a creator. Now the question is, are you a creator or a destroyer? He's giving me the thumbs up. Now he's laughing.
Goodness. Well, don't
The
come on
second
screen.
life,
You're just
the second.
going.
Frankenstein, it looks to me like you're just going through the motions.
Thirsty?
It really looks like you're
He needs to
just
go.
going through the motions and you're not really into it. You're just phoning it in. Okay. Do you have issues with your dad?
Yes.
How about your mom?
Yes.
Took the blue one.
You
Took the blue
take the red one.
one.
Do you want the blue one? I'll
How
take the red
about
one, then you get the blue one.
I mean, do you
Or I can run
feel
off with it. Ah.
you need some shoes maybe?
No.
Thirsty?
Listen, Frankenstein, do you feel you're a creator or a creature? Are you a passive object or are you something that can make things?
Very passive object.
Right. Aren't we all? Would you feel better if you could
Thirsty?
destroy stuff, or would you feel
Here you
better
go.
if you could create stuff?
I
Try
just
throwing-
need
try
a
throwing up in the
jolt of
air.
It's not for
electricity.
children.
And catching it
I
again.
can't
for
hear you. The
children.
kids in the background are talking.
Oh. Whoa.
Listen, Frankenstein. We'll take
wow,
the,
look
we'll
at
we'll
that!
continue this conversation
Oh
at a
my
time
God.
when we have
What's
some
in those
time, because
bags?
these
Here
kids
comes.
here.
What
Here comes.
conversation?
Here comes. Here comes.
Oh,
Here comes.
we're not having a conversation.
Contraband.
What do you call this then?
I don't know.
Hey, man.
You seem
I
awfully
built it out a
provocative
little bit more
for
from
a
when we were here
being that
last.
is
Yeah, a little bit more.
supposedly
Yeah, there's more stuff
just
for
going
sure.
through the motions.
What
Ah,
motions?
You're not my new desk now.
emotions.
How is it so far?
Ah, listen.
Well, I had to rearrange the whole goddamn room.
Hey,
Yeah,
LeBeouf. Wait. Where did LeBeouf go? Here we go.
That's what you
LeBeouf,
get.
don't run away. Don't run away. LeBeouf. Can you do me a favor and talk to Frankenstein over there? I think he needs a girlfriend or something. You seem like you're in the market.
Why am I in the market?
I don't know. Frankenstein seems very lonely. Where is he? Did he leave? I don't want him to get too depressed. Let's go back.
Oh, they've gone. Oh, you have to move out from underneath the thing. Just
Frankenstein, I found you a
Huge
girlfriend.
How's
Look.
it going, Carmel?
She smokes. She's smoking.
Hello.
She's smoking.
Hi.
How about you guys go for a meal or something?
Am I pretty enough for you?
Stop flossing. Look, we can go up there.
Yeah, he wants us
Where?
to go away.
I can't hear you.
What did you say, Frankenstein? You want her to go away?
No, you want us to go away, but that's because you don't know that you can just block us and you won't see us anymore. So it will be like if we left.
I don't want to block you. I want that you have a life, that you have joy in your life, Frankenstein. I want you guys to enjoy life. Oh!
It sounds like you've never read the book.
Which one? Frankenstein by Mary Shelley?
Yeah.
I think I read it twice or 3 times.
I nearly made it up to that top one.
I want to turn down the music because I can't hear you guys.
Yeah, you have to. I have the music completely off. Let me see here. Todd. Oh, wait. Let's move to Todd over here.
That's better.
Yeah, Todd, this is pretty cool. Are you going to have live shows here or Frankenstein, get away from him a little bit. Boy, in this light, you look crazy. You look like my grandfather, who wasn't crazy. Like a crazy version.
Hi, Carmel.
Wait, I have to keep the chat window up when Todd is saying, yeah, guest DJs. Yeah. That's awesome. This is really fantastic. So when we go in here to the reef, oh. Here you can just look at the reef. Is this a loop of a video?
Relaxing, isn't it? Let's just sit and watch this.
Loki, careful. There's
Ah.
a Sansarian king right next to you. Let's be cool.
Ah.
Let's keep
Kinda
it down, Loki. Let's not talk about the stuff that we talked about earlier. Remember?
What do you guys think about the new loading screen, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
I like
my
it.
God.
I like it a lot.
Now I know why Luvo brought this up. We just brought it up on the stream just 10 minutes ago. Luvo.
Did he?
What? Yeah,
Oh.
Luvo, elaborate. We both agree that the loading screen looks great. It looks clean. It looks much better. But we also, and Luvo came up with some good ideas. Laban came up with ideas about connecting. I mean, these are sort of the bigger things of connecting things and having it super immersive when you're in VR. Some sort of visual
Feel like you're
metaphor,
traveling.
exactly, like you're traveling through a wormhole or you know.
Oh yeah, we wanted to do that. I think we just for that scene we had to keep it pretty light. But that was the original idea, was a wormhole.
Oh, we got Sansarian here. Oh, hi,
That's
Darren.
right. But
cheese. Hey.
yeah, we had a big discussion just now about. I mean, and this keeps coming up. Like my dream would be that there is a metaphor of a universe where even I could have some sort of vehicle, a pod, and then fly briefly while it's loading, and I see myself traveling through space or whatever, and then I arrive at this other place. So that's what we were talking about. I know this
Yeah,
is
that'd be super
technical.
cool.
You know, I mean, we're aware that this is technically a technical challenge, but we're still like we like to kind of dream about these things. And Luva was also saying with the portal, we need to walk through the portal. And we were saying like throwing stuff through the portal and it arrives on the other end, you know, stuff like
That's
that.
fantasy, but
Oh man. Yeah, get out of here with that.
We do want to walk into the portal, not have to click on it.
Yeah, I think somebody's actively working on that one, I think. But
Oh, that's cool.
Well, you know, Bowden, I mean, we've been around the block so many times, and we come from a world that the slogan used to be, Loki, what was that slogan? Remind me, I'm old, I can't remember. Your
Fast,
world.
easy, fun.
This is the clip. You gotta clip that one. Oh my God. No, I'm. Yeah, when your world, your imagination was switched to fast, easy, fun, arguably.
It's a big place.
Well. Anyways, this is very cool. So we have time for one more world. Silas always puts himself
Where did
into the picture.
Darkophilia go? I thought we were going to her world.
Darkophilia has
Silas,
disappeared.
Silas, you look like one of those statues that people buy and put in their fish tank.
Does anybody know where her world is, though?
No. The other thing that came up earlier, since Bowden is here, but so that we spare him to watch the stream with all our awesome brainstorming earlier.
Is he here still?
Which Linen,
Yeah.
I don't know.
hiding.
He's hiding right behind you.
Yeah, I'm here.
It would
Yeah.
require a 180-degree turn, Lubo. I
Is
know. That's-
we think your wardrobe could be. So you go to experience and you want to try on your clothes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the other idea.
Experience.
Right.
You could click on it and you could be in a branded version of.
Of the lookbook,
It takes you to your
essentially.
wardrobe, but a branded version of their experience.
Yeah. Like imagine the Hello Kitty. That was the idea. Hello Kitty, you pick up the thing, right? And then you turn to the right where it says there's a signed changing room. You go through it. It does throw you into the lookbook, but the lookbook is has the same aesthetic as the place where you're coming from. So it's automatically detecting that you're coming from the Hello Kitty world. And then you're in a square that has Hello Kitty, and then you're still separated from the actual experience, but it feels like you're still in there. You're putting your stuff on, and then you go back into the world.
Would we rather that or real time, like put it on in the store?
Personally, that's what my preference. My preference really was real time with an actual changing room, and you close the door, you put it on. But then Louisville was like, yeah, but both these ideas are floating. But the point is that especially the bigger brands, I think that they would find it very cool, since today's Atlas hopping theme is corporate worlds. Loki, where are you?
Now, what about instead of all that? You know,
Matthew, first of all, you're an hour and a half late. Who allowed you to even...
Hey, I made it. Are you not even
Okay. Fine. Go ahead. What's your idea?
What if the lookbook was the store of every clothing designer? So you go to their store in your lookbook, and they have all their clothes right there in the inventory you can try on.
That is pretty cool too.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
What? So you're just unlocking stuff in your lookbook?
Cool.
Or it's like there would have to be like some local asset library for that area that also has access to the lookbook. I don't know.
Wait.
It's a cool idea though.
Oh my God, Matthew, this is
just
a cool idea.
unlocks things in your lookbook.
But wait, you know what? This is
Well,
exactly.
think about as a designer, clothing designer, you could set up your room the way you wanted it, and then people come in and they're literally trying on your clothes right in the lookbook.
But wait,
Yeah,
I actually see
deciding
this
what
more.
to buy, what not to buy.
I think that's what we were just saying actually about the branded wardrobe.
No.
Lookbook is the wardrobe.
No. These are two different things. Look, what Matthew is saying is to me almost like the difference between going to a mall and shopping on Amazon. Like I hate going to the mall, right? So when you could go to the Hello Kitty world and try it on there, but you could also just go to your lookbook, which is your Amazon, and then you shop there, but it's right there.
I think the experienced owners would like you to go to their shop and try on in their shop.
Right.
But I don't like that. I order online.
That's what we're discussing. That's what we're discussing is that when you go try it on, if you can't try it on virtually in store, the best thing next would be to go to wardrobe or lookbook and try it on in a branded version.
They've definitely talked about us trying on things before we buy.
Loki, how is it possible that my stream theme, which was about celebrating user-created worlds, turns into a discussion about branding and corporate culture? What is happening? I have lost control. This is
you started it.
No, you did, Lubo. You were agreeing.
You were agreeing.
Well, yeah, of course I was agreeing, but I'm an agreeable person. Let's go to
I don't mean for the corporations. I mean for us.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of us.
Yeah,
too.
no,
Screw Hello Kitty.
Yeah, Matthew, you're yes, Matthew is on my side of the things. Luba was saying like, don't you like?
That's true. We're all corporations.
Yeah, but
you are.
But those are different things. Those are different.
Corporations are people too.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
They feel so they have it so hard. Let's go to
We're gonna have the Corporation 2 movement starting this week.
Oh boy.
He's got a grand opening event this evening. If you're interested.
Who does?
Portal.
Just noticed that Todd World is saying there's a grand opening for
Todd?
this place. This
evening. Awesome! What time,
so
Todd?
we got a kind of like a sneak preview, I guess.
Yeah, this is very
It is
cool,
a cool
Todd.
club.
We
guess
picked.
he's having a party.
We picked up Todd in this in the steampunk world. He was running around. And he was totally lost, and we helped him on the tram. Cool dude. Where did he go? Is he still here? We have one more world.
Oh yeah, it's in the event.
I like how the music in the center gets louder as you go to the center, so you can move away if you want to like chill out a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing! What's possible today, Loki? Is it not?
I know. Wow.
Wow, you
And
wish
there's a
that would be possible in Second
challenge to
Life,
get to
wouldn't
the
you?
very top pod.
What are you talking about? Is always
I know. This is going to be my running joke from now on. Like last time I said to Loki, wouldn't you like a cave system in SL with torches? Loki, I'm sorry.
No, leave me alone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's go to one more world. Who wants to put up a world? This is the last threat. If nobody puts up a portal, I will.
Portal.
I went to some other places earlier.
Portal.
Then put it up, Zero. You can't just demand things. Also, you gotta walk the walk, not talk the talk. Oh yes, now I remember what I wanted to do. Here it is.
Hmm?
It was DNA Elites. No, I don't see it anymore.
DNAs?
Yeah, I forgot the name. But it's not in my list. Oh, here it is. DNA's Galactica Hub.
Galactica.
Share it, and then we will all have it too in our codex.
Ooh, it's a hub.
It's a hub?
I'd say, yeah, it's
Loki,
DNA's
wouldn't you wish you
Galactica
had
hub.
something like this in S? Okay, there he goes. Why are there two
It doesn't
portals?
waste time. Don't waste time.
They
See
go
you
the
there.
same.
La 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 la. Da 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 dee. Do 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 do. But ooh. Oh, I have the feeling. Oh no, there's just a radio stream. Guys, when you make worlds, when you make worlds, please don't just put an internet radio station up, even if it's work in progress. Just put some some real low bass frequency stuff. Wow.
So he wants to make this like a hub to all the worlds of Sansar.
He does?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I talked to him about it.
That
it's
is cool.
amazing ideas that he has for this. Like, what's in here?
The Nexus beyond the Nexus. Damn, that is a great idea. Whoa.
It's all about collaboration. It's global collaboration here in Sansar.
Wow. This is amazing. It's almost like a virtual world where you can sort of globally collaborate.
So I could theme this box, this room of my world, and you learn about it, and then you can teleport to it and visit my world.
Yeah, cool.
So he rents out little places that are showcases of your world, and then you can go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That
And
is
you can
pretty
click on
cool.
these things, and it gives you things in chat.
Wow. All the worlds of Sansar. Does he have a masochistic streak?
He's a collaborator.
For giving himself this job? No, I'm joking. This is what's needed. I mean, we're talking about discoverability, which is what we have identified as being lacking a little bit at this point. Cool. I really like this aesthetic. I'm working with a author of a children's book. She's from Syria. She lives in Turkey. She founded a publishing company for kids' books. She's an illustrator, and we're building a world based on her illustrations. It's very geometric and black and white with lots of lights, kind of like this.
Oh, that's quite creepy. What happened there? Loki, you look quite scary down there for a moment.
Wonderful.
That is really kind of scary. Look at it. creature jumping out of the blue at you.
Why is he jumping? How can he jump out here?
Doesn't that feel a bit freaky? Yeah.
No, it feels completely normal. When I get up in the morning and I look out the window, this is what happens. I don't know
You
why.
got a figure jumping up and down outside your window.
Absolutely. You
Loki
don't?
jumps.
You don't?
You have a Loki jumping outside of
Out
your
of
window.
that blackness, as if it jumping at you.
I can't even jump out.
No.
Zero, if you've been
Glass.
here, you wanna give us a little tour? Can we? This is very cool. The architecture is very cool.
You can jump down.
DNA is a really cool, unique artist. Oh, how did you jump up and down? Oh, wow.
It was. Well, you use the jump button.
How far can you jump?
I really love this aesthetic. This is really cool.
Drax, no.
Wait, what's this here? The Illuminati? The
Hey,
pod?
Drax.
The pod people? Yeah.
Spaceships look a
So
bit weird.
those pods, you can hold like meetings and stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the cube. Does not go well for the people in the cube.
This is not the cube.
It looks like the cube.
It looks a little bit like it. That is true.
That's horror place to be.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, yeah, it depends on your attitude. You could just stay in one cube and relax a little bit.
Well, yes, you'd be safe if you stayed in one cube, but they make.
It's their fault that they want to leave the cube. It's their fault.
If you don't leave the cube, you starve to death.
Yeah, you die. Into space.
You need to eat to drink.
Wow, this big hall here with the Illuminati.
Shoot Drax.
Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We crashed. No! Oh, Lord. Too much jumping. Too much jumping. Uh-oh. Are we getting back in? I think so. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Darn it.
Did everybody crash?
Oh, everybody crashed. Okay. Oops.
I still maintain it's the most awesome place in VR.
We did crash. We did all crash. But this is very
I've never
cool.
been here before. This is a new place to me.
Oh, this place. What is this place? This is the cornfield. You know what? This is the cornfield for the Sansarians. Oh wait.
Did you notice there's a virus in here that
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
threatening to take over?
he
Wait, I
knows
need-
about it, but I can't read his
He
writing.
knows about it. Yeah, I know he knows about it.
Hold on 1 sec. What are you talking about?
I'm a level 7 Sansarian and I know about it too.
What is the
Virus.
virus?
That thing on the wall there.
Oh.
Do it.
Well,
No spoilers though, because
we crashed, folks. And Zero, you know what's funny? Did you just hear us like this is like the cornfield is for Second Lifers. It's the Nexus.
You might not know about the, do you know about the cornfield though?
I do know about
Oh,
the cornfield.
is cool.
Ah.
Actually, the cornfield
I
is
heard
on
the
the map.
stories.
I was
never there when they had it, but I heard the stories.
But there's a replica on the mainland because I'm doing a tour
Awesome.
for a longer story about the railroad, and
Really?
the guy who I'm touring with, yeah, we met 5 times already. It's huge, and then he showed me the map, and the cornfield is right on the map.
What's good, buddy? How you doing?
But
Yeah,
anyways,
they sometimes have it for the Halloween events. In
but
Sansar.
it shows on the mainland map though.
Somebody woke you up.
Yeah, it's more of a myth now.
The new neighbors had
Like,
birthday
I seen a
party.
cornfield here in Sansar. It was a long time ago, though. I don't have it in my codex.
Room is basically.
oh, they had a statue of me in there.
I remember.
Yay!
Somebody put it up.
I remember
Anyway,
it well.
okay. This brings us to the end. This is a good end. I need to end tight.
It's always good to end on a crash.
No, but this is pretty cool. There's still 13 people there. Come on, let's go back. Let's go back and wrap it up there.
Okay.
This is cool. There we go.
Maybe the physics
That's
killed
cool.
us.
So how do we get to where they
really
are?
Giant
cool
spaceships
design.
flying around. Where are they all then?
Right, now we don't
Look at
know.
this
They're
thing.
over there.
Oh, wait. Can
No,
we
we were
just...
over there, weren't we?
So not
They're over
everybody
there still.
crashed.
I hear them.
Do you hear them? Oops. Can't jump.
Nah, they've
We're-
gone. They're
we're
not
the
here.
only
I can't
ones.
see anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the list and your friends list of who's
You
nearby,
should see that stuff
Ah, yeah,
over
now
there.
it's only 6 people. It was 13 earlier. It was
we
there's
were
a lag.
bruised.
Check this out.
Hmm?
Over here.
What?
It's popping balloons.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bye.
Awesome.
Isn't
This
it cool?
is really
Oh,
cool.
this is an
I like
invasion
this.
fleet. They're ready, preparing to attack Earth, aren't they?
Yeah. DNA is
I've seen Mars attacks.
this is also the quickest way to get sick.
in VR. No, you go to Scorpion Vomit
It's like,
Comet.
whoa, I'm falling over.
That is
It's like
brutal.
Six Flags.
Okay, guys, we're left over like in very good Atlas and world hopping tradition. We
Alton
start with
Towers.
about 15, 20 people and we end with about 3, which is normal. And I like to believe that the drop off is not due to my lame jokes, but it's due to I don't know.
Exhaustion.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, at least that was better.
But
than
I'm gonna
one of
wrap
your
it up tight.
lamest
I'm just gonna
jokes.
throw this out for anybody who watches the stream. If you know somebody in Gainesville, Florida, in VR, please ping me.
Fallout
Drax@draxtor.com. I'm looking for someone with VR in Gainesville for a February event. Ping me. I can
This is
pay
making
some
me dizzy.
expenses if you have to drive there, and ignore the voices in the back there. Next event tomorrow, we're talking about Chinese sci-fi because Stanley Chen is coming on the 14th. He's in Manchester and he is brought in through Media City, UK, which is awesome. They have a huge VR facility there. It's insane, and they're helping us out. Stanley wrote a book about e-waste. It's called Waste Tide. It's absolutely crazy, and he is coming in, and so that's next Monday. But tomorrow, book club is about Chinese sci-fi and why Chinese sci-fi is better. They made a huge film even for people who don't read. They made a film out of Xi Jingliu's Wandering Earth, which is gigantic in scope, and maybe the Chinese will eat Hollywood's lunch in the short term and in the long term. And other than that, I just wanted to briefly announce that I have started on a new feature documentary, which is going to be absolutely nuts, and I'll be filming in December in California. And then I'll edit a rough cut, and then I'll reshoot, and then we'll see what happens. That's it. It's kind of a quick decision. Any last words? Will Sansar survive, or will it close down?
Absolutely, Sansar is the awesome place to be.
Yeah. What makes you so sure that just because it's awesome, it will survive?
Because
it's kind
there's
of
no
not
other
how.
place like it. It's just
Right.
incredible, the stuff that's been created in here.
So
And
is that how the world works? That the stuff that people enjoy always lasts?
yes,
Okay.
that's the way the world works.
Okay. I live in a different world.
This is the
I live in
future.
the world where the stuff that sells survives. And a lot of good stuff was killed. It was killed off because it didn't sell. Where's Loki? I need to say goodbye to Loki. Where is he? Is he still on this map?
Did he
Come on.
crash again?
Wait.
I don't think he's here, you know. I think he crashed.
God damn it. But Silas is here. Let's all teleport to Silas and say goodbye to him. LaBeouf, do you have anything to say? You have the last word, LaBeouf. Type it in the chat. What do you
have
think?
anything to say. I have anything to say.
Okay.
Silas will probably have
how
the
are the
last word.
Netherlands doing these days?
It's getting cold again, and
I
still
knew you were from the Netherlands. I can detect the accent.
How did how do you know the accent?
He's next door to you.
Because I live very close to you.
Where do you live? Which country?
You have
Across
to
the border.
detect. You have to detect my accent. Let me give you a hint. I work alone.
What did you say?
He doesn't
He
know
works
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
alone.
I'm not from Austria. I'm from Germany.
Germany. Neighbor.
Yes. Last time I checked.
Pretty soon I'm going to Portugal for a year, so.
Oh, cool. Portugal is awesome. Are you from? Did you just come to Sansar? I'm always asking if people come from Second Life or any other place, or how did you discover Sansar?
YouTube ad.
Wow, see, a lot of people come in. And have you created something?
Yes, actually, one room.
Dude, next Saturday we're going to your room because today I wanted to make it all about sort of first-time creators. Then I'm gonna put up the next show. I'm gonna log off and put up the next event. This is every Saturday at 11 o'clock Pacific time, which is 8 o'clock European, most European, well, in the UK it's 7. Um, but next time we're visiting your world, man, because I do want to showcase this, what people just build, because a lot of people that I know feel discouraged and they go like, yeah, this is just a playground for like the pros and stuff. So this
Oh
is
no, I bought everything from the store and created something with that.
see,
So.
that's awesome. That's
Nice.
exactly what we want to see. We did that like 2
Yep.
years ago. Strawberry and I, you weren't even around Zero, so you're a noob. 2 years ago, Strawberry and I, we built a world in 8 minutes based on stuff from the store.
Nice.
To be honest, it's not the best room, but it's actually not awful.
Okay, if it's not that you should put in the description. This is not the best room, but it's not awful. I've seen shittier places.
In fact, you could name the world that. It's not awful.
Yeah, that's a great name for a world. Yeah, totally.
It's actually a movie room, so you can watch
Ah.
movies in Sansar.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
Not movies.
And it's not like a cinema, but it's more like you have the forest by the screen. It's really big, and then you have the spawn points. I decorated.
Nice.
And for the rest, it's all dark, so that it doesn't interfere with the movie.
Yeah.
So I try to make a perfect balance with decorating and not irritating if you watch a movie.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. That's the stuff I want to showcase. Great. So if you're around like every Saturday, oh, here's What the F Gamer. Hello. You've been here before. But LaBeouf, yeah. No, go ahead.
I try to be there, but maybe I can because I'm preparing for Portugal.
Right.
But I try to be there.
Now, don't worry about it. Look at the events. This is good. It's good to see you, and also you're giving me an idea for a tutorial. I'm doing one tutorial per month, and unless they accelerate it, but I think the next tutorial should be how to build a world, with existing stuff and maybe audio and stuff like that.
Build a world with a cup and a saucer.
I hope to be there, but I don't know if I can play Sansar in Portugal. But I only have a shitty laptop I can bring with me.
Yeah. Yeah, the
I don't.
the requirements on the laptops are huge.
Yeah, so I don't think my laptop can handle Sansar, but yeah, I'm going to make good money in Portugal, so maybe I can buy in a few months a new laptop.
You have to. What are you in the drug business? Every Dutch person is. Let's be honest. No, like I'm gonna.
If he told you, he'd have to kill you.
Right. Look at he's smoking all the time, so there's something
No,
going
no comment here.
on. Well, you have to choose between Portugal and Sansar. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream. This was awesome. I'm hop back to Harvest real quick and see who my real friends are. You should come to Harvest. Harvest is the best of all worlds, right?
Go to
Am I
Harvest.
right? Portal?
Portal.
It only has 251 likes. There's something wrong.
Portal.
Something wrong. Ah, home sweet home.
It's home sweet home, yeah.
Jinx.
Home sweet home. And the people are still standing around at the Nexus. I do find it interesting. I do find it interesting.
We lost a lot of people today.
Yeah, we always lose people, but today we lost
Who needs them?
we lost more than usual, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't have a really big turnout at the beginning either, so got to work on that again, haven't we?
No. I'm
you like this coziness?
Look, I think about this, I think very, very differently, and I feel I'm a broken record because I express it so many times. I've been a performer since I'm 15 years old. As a matter of fact, somebody uploaded a video on YouTube of my band when I was 16. I was just watching it earlier. It's hilarious. And
the band that has a funny name, yeah.
That's the other band that also had a funny name.
okay.
That's an even funnier name.
Had
The
to
other
log off
one.
to go to the toilet.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
No, you did tell us once.
Yeah, but this is another
That
band. The
real
band
life
with
people have
15
to-
is that I know, but that I was 16 and this other one.
There's a bathroom
But
upstairs.
to me,
it's the one
I
I used.
approach this
Okay.
if I look at as someone who wants
I
to
didn't
give
wash my
people
hands, though.
a good time. I don't. It's great when more people show up, but it's every person is important, and so I'm not in this game to grow or let's put it this way. The luxury that I have or we have as a community is we do not have to scale. We can enjoy who we have here in the moment. This is not an operation.
You hear that, kids? You're
What is he?
important.
Well, these kids are not important. What is he doing here? What is Zero doing?
This is Drax. This is Drax. This is us.
Zero made it very easy for Loki to pull the clip for the day's show and put it on Twitter. This is so mean. Kids. I'm trying. What do you kids want from me?
Oh, look, he's giving you a hug.
Thank you.
You're gonna accept that hug.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys. Luvo, you too. Let's do group hug.
Yeah.
Let's do a group hug all together.
Oh,
See,
look at
it's just the four of us.
that.
And
Just the four of us.
just the four of us. Wasn't there a little person? Oh, here's what the F
He's just
gamer.
running
You can
around.
come here
he's
too.
like, no way, I'm not doing that.
You can come here too. Come
Who
on.
gets squished?
Come.
Who gets squished?
You come in the middle. Let's do another squishy.
No, that's not a good position to be in the
squishy.
middle from.
Ah, that's true. Well, yeah, but he can. He can
That's all right.
Oh,
It's okay.
it's all
Come on,
right.
Come on, zero.
Oh. No, it's nice. Yeah. So anyway, no. I mean, I everybody, even with Shyla, in an open mic, it's interesting. Sometimes there's 2, 3 people, and as of late, open mic has like 15, no, not maybe, but 10 people or so. And it doesn't matter. It's there for people to show up, right? It's there this is what I want to provide. I want to provide a place where people know, like, if I don't know what to do with myself, or I need somebody to listen to me, then they know that they should not go here because I'll be
Hey
talking
Jax,
nonstop. Yes?
have you heard from Daisy? Daisy Gator?
Oh,
How's she doing?
right. Daisy is the last I heard, she was in the hospital with some very strange things that they didn't know what's going on in her body. There was
Oh,
some weird
Oh
things.
jeez.
really?
Yeah. But I think she's
Really?
out, and I will actually. This
Well,
is.
if you're watching, Daisy, we love you. We want to see you
Yeah, we
again.
love
Get
you
well
Yeah,
guys
hi
too.
soon and
Daisy.
all that.
Didn't you finish
Wherever you
the
are.
Miss
stream?
you.
Hmm? No, it's not
Have
finished.
Oh, it's still going, is it?
Is it? Let me check. Last time did I.
No, did we not get to say
No, it's
goodbye
we're
to
still
Daisy?
we're still live. So
Yeah, Daisy.
I will check with
Woo! Love
Daisy.
you, Daisy.
I will
Get well
check in.
soon.
I will check in with Daisy, and I'll report back. I'll check in.
We'll have
can.
fish for you when you
Yeah,
come
you
back.
gotta let me know.
Lots of
Let
fish.
me know.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's out of the hospital though. But she
Big
has been
juicy
very
fish.
quiet. She has been very quiet. It is concerning a little bit.
Yeah.
Isn't this amazing? Like, I don't know.
Daisy's fun. So
I'm gonna stop the
Daisy is
stream
awesome.
because
Needs to get back
I
here.
see an oncoming. Okay, bye, folks watching. Sorry, now I'm gonna
Bye.
Bye Twitch.
I'm gonna take the
Bye world.
persona off.
Bye,
I'm
Twitch.
gonna
Bye,
talk the real
YouTube.
talk.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah,
God,
Bye,
I
bye.
take
love
over.
Santa. It's
I
amazing. Woo!